Without the energy sector, we cannot have successful action on climate change. But we have the notion of the carbon budget, how much cumulative CO2 we can put into the atmosphere. The emissions, if conventionally run from current fossil fuel infrastructure, would more than exhaust the carbon budget for 1.5 degrees.
The truth is that we face interlocking crises in our country and indeed across much of the developed world. Energy insecurity, a stagnant economy, the climate crisis. And the truth about these three different interlocking crises is actually they can be addressed by the actions we take in the clean energy transition.
I think the energy transition is marching. In fact, some of the numbers in 2023, despite some of the noise and negativity that you have just mentioned, Nick, some of the numbers are actually quite impressive. When you look at the 510 gigawatt of additional renewable capacity that was installed across the world, that's 50% more than the prior year. Quite amazing numbers.
We have wars. Wars are ongoing. Wars in Europe, wars in the Middle East, tension between West and East. And these tensions are also creating a world where it is difficult to source things. You have a good year in 2023 vis-a-vis installation. You have a commitment globally. Governments are signing off on policies, regulation to enable the implementation of renewables. However, with that backdrop and the impact of that backdrop on the momentum could be very material.
I think if we want to bring the public with us, we have to do two things. The first thing is we have to say and recognize just how very serious the climate crisis is. But we have to recognize that we do have most of the solutions in place. And where we don't have the solutions, we have to manage demand. We have to pull on all the levers, not just the ones we like.
Almost every conversation about the energy transition is about the supply side. And yet the reality is, like any industry, energy only exists because there is demand. And like every other technology change that we've lived through and that came before we were alive, when you change the fundamental underlying technology of supply, so you open up changes in the world of demand.
Let's continue pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the energy sector. Together we can build a future where clean, reliable, and affordable energy is accessible to all.
I'm very proud to be receiving this award, I think, as a representative of the UAE, but also of the region of this industry. We have been doing phenomenal work in the region, and it is amazing to be recognized for it.